Hello everyone. So previously what we have done is we deployed an application with add to database, that is an embedded database. But in real life we normally use the external real-time and physical database. So in this video we'll try to use a physical database, that is in our case we will use MySQL, and we will configure the MySQL in any virtual environment, that is Unix box, and I will create a Unix virtual machine that is using the GCP. You can use the Azure or AWS or any DigitalOcean or Linode. Now I'll just choose the computer engine and just click on the create instance, and I'll go with the default, and I'll just choose this boot disk should be, for me in my case it's an Ubuntu. Select, and we'll go with create. So all the fields are continued. Which field is this? Where is showing all the fields should be there. Yeah, I click again and it will be there. Now just click on, once this is provision, then click on this SSH, and inside the SSH login using the sudo su, and we'll configure the database using the Docker. So first of all, install the Docker, apt install Docker. I don't know. Okay, so basically first we need to update the package, and then try upgrade, apt upgrade. So yes, so let me explain basically apt update and apt upgrade. So in a Debian based Linux distribution like Ubuntu, apt update and apt upgrade are the two essential command initially used for a package management. So first of all, apt update is it updates the package index files from the sources. Essentially, it fetches the most recent list of available packages and their versions. So if there is a new version comes, then it will from that repository and specified in your etc apt and source.list file. So this ensure you have the latest information about the what packages can be installed or upgraded. And in case of apt upgrade, and this command upgrades all the installed packages on your system to the latest version available in the repositories. It compares the installed package version with the version in the updated package index, that is the apt update, and then install the newer version of that packages. All right. So now what we'll do, we again will try apt install docker.io. Now it is available. Now we can say yes. Now let us check the version, Docker version. So it's working fine. Now what I will do is I just want to install the MySQL. So first Docker run, okay, and I'll just go with detach command, and then the port for MySQL is 3306, and for the external I will put the same one, okay, and then give it the name MySQL container, and then we need an environment variable, especially main one environment variable, that is a root password. So MySQL, and I would go with a capital root password. Now I'll simply say equal to root 123, and image MySQL latest. Okay, so Docker run -d -p then MySQL container, environmental MySQL root password, root 123, MySQL latest. Let's enter it. Okay. Okay, there was some spelling here mistake. This is the name I didn't put over in my previous command, so I just put this name. Now it look working fine. Now what I will do is just check docker ps. It's up with the 7 second. Now I just simply say docker execute so that I can get into this container and check MySQL container and bash to the name of the MySQL container. Yeah, now I'm in the container. So what I will do is simply I'll just run this command mysql underscore u and then the password, and then the password is root 123 what we have given at the time of the container creation. Now we are inside the mysql. All right, so now the database and everything will be we will create inside the Spring Boot application. So here we can see simply say the show databases, and there are currently 4 databases. Then we'll create a user database which is that is our bookdb from our application itself. Right, but before we get into that, we need some sort of a firewall to be open. So if I'll just go to the GCP, and here I just select this instance and edit the instance. Otherwise we will not be able to access the database because we need our port that is 06 to be opened. So I'll just go in the console, and if I look for the firewall, and in that firewall you can create a new firewall policy or new firewall uh, rule, and here I've already created, so I'm not just going in that. And if I go into the down, there will be port the 3306 is open. There is another port is open, but that's for the other purpose. So what I will have to do here, if I go to the firewall rule network tags, here you can just add the tag and just click on the save. Now you can access the MySQL using the port and the password from outside, right? So now let us try to code into the Spring Boot application. Now let us write the code for the same that we have created the MySQL server instance. So first of all, what we'll do is simply create database for our bookdb. Okay, and in our application we first need to remove those h2 related dependency, and we have to add the mysql related dependency. Okay, all right, and if you do not know, you just go to the google and search that mysql connector jmaven, and just choose this one, first one, and you can take the latest one and just copy, and you can change the version accordingly. Here in our case it is a 308.0.33. Okay, now let us change our schema SQL. Here this I'll just make it a small because it's a case sensitive MySQL, and the schema also make it little small. Okay, and we need to change the application dot property. So I'll just here this portion I just copy paste, and okay, and let's remove this portion, remove this portion, and we don't need this one. Okay, fine. Now let us refresh the maven so that we get this error, get rid of this error. All right, now looks pretty okay. And in the schema.sql here, drop table, and here we can use this use uh, bookdb, because we need to put this statement to create a table and all. Look pretty okay. Let's try to run and check whether we miss anything or not. Okay, so we got an error, and what is the error? Okay, um, let's do this thing as well. Book. Let's check again. Books and the books. Let's try to rerun. Okay, what's the error again? Okay, I got it. So edit the configuration. We need to change this username and password. This in our case it's root, and the password is root123. Let's try again. Look like it's running fine now. Okay, so that was the username and password at the runtime. And now let us check the tables over here, whether currently we do not have um, any table for now. Use bookdb. Okay, and now let's see show tables. So we have one table in one sequence. So let's check select star from books, and our application has successfully connected, inserted, created tables, and then inserted the rows into the table. All right, so we just replace our H2 embedded database with uh, the mysql relational database in this video. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.